Hi everybody, do you want to watch your favorite show from KPVM TV channel 25 on your computer or phone? It's easy, fast, and free. I'm Vernon Van Winkle. You may remember me from the HBO series Small Town News. If you would like to watch channel 25, there's a streaming service that gives you the access to watch your favorite shows and local news. In addition, you'll receive lots of other local stations with great programming. Now you can stream those channels in Clark, Nye, and Lincoln County. The app is called Local BTV and it's free. No additional equipment or subscriptions. Just visit localbtv.com and enter your zip code or download Local BTV from your app store on your smartphone, tablet, TV, or web browser. It's simple and easy. Local BTV is available on Amazon Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV. Don't wait. Start streaming your KPVM TV 25 today.
You finally have your dream home. Now you need the right insurance to protect it. Because when it comes to file a claim, you don't want any surprises. Talk to a Country Financial rep like me, Lisa Spahitz, to find out if you have the right protection. I can help you understand your options and select coverages to meet your needs. Call me today at 775-727-8920 to learn how I can help you protect your home.
Home insurance policy is issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Casualty Insurance Company, or Country Preferred Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Every day we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs that can cause Lyme disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Mice searching for sources of food can spread bacteria and disease. Mosquitoes breed in standing water and can transmit illnesses like West Nile virus and Zika virus. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home and can leave behind allergens that trigger asthma attacks. Stinging insects attack in defense of their nests and send more than 500,000 people to the emergency room every year. Household pests are a threat to our health. Learn what you can do to protect your family at pestworld.org.
Hardware store that has it all. Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware. Quality tools including a massive channel lock product line, plumbing, indoor and outdoor growing supplies, custom hydraulic hoses, custom paint matching, key cutting. And we're more than just hardware. A huge hobby and art department, homeopathic remedies, Myers Natural Cleaning Products, Duke Cannon men's products, gourmet nuts and licorice, local honey and bee pollen, and all kinds of unique gifts. Shop local, everything. If you don't see it, we can get it at Pahrump Rentals and Do It Best Hardware.
Thank you for once again voting the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza Best of Pahrump as #1 in vehicle sales and service 4 years in a row. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our amazing lineup of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, along with tons of high-quality pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. Plus, get your vehicle's value, a free credit score, even get pre-approved. Our goal is finding you the right vehicle and making it the right price. Need your vehicle serviced? PahrumpCars.com has you covered. Click on Service and Parts to schedule an oil change, tune-up, or any repair, big or small. Our ASE and GM trained technicians do it all. While you're there, check out our new accessories page and customize your ride today. All accessories can be shipped directly to you or be sent to the Auto Plaza for easy installation. That's PahrumpCars.com.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Stacy Jensen. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Stacy Jensen. It's Monday, August 29th.
Well, the court says that they have two cases against Vasily Platonov, owner of the Russian Shepherd puppy mill facility in Pahrump and Amargosa. The civil case that has been going on for several years, and the criminal case now, which appears that there may be additional charges against Platonov and his caretaker ex-wife, Oksana Higgins. The prosecutor said today in court, now they have found dozens of puppies deceased in freezers on the property. On August 23rd, the owner and caretaker of Est Alpha Kennels were both arrested for animal cruelty and neglect. Since then, 32 more animal cruelty charges have been added to this case for owner Vasily Platonov and his ex-wife Oksana Higgins. Higgins was arrested in Amargosa and Platonov at the location here in Pahrump on Camellia Street. Nye County Animal Control deputies, detectives, veterinary technicians converged on the Farm Road property in Amargosa that Platonov has been housing the animals after he was court-ordered to move them out of Pahrump. The neighbors on Pahrump's south side had complained about the noise, the smell, and that Platonov was not feeding the animals and possibly burning their excrement. Judge Robert Lane was presiding over that civil case. Earlier this year, Nye County Animal Control went to the Amargosa facility following complaints that the dogs once again were not being fed and living in very poor conditions. Some of them were humanely euthanized, and many were relinquished to Desert Haven Animal Society. Platonov did not face any charges for that case since he voluntarily relinquished the dogs that were in poor shape. Dr. Suzanne Cervantian, owner of All Creatures Animal Hospital, received one of the dogs last week via an animal rescue in Amargosa. This is not the first time she has had emergency visits in regards to Est Alpha Kennels dogs. At that time, Oksana Higgins told people on her Facebook page that the dog had been attacked by a wild animal and that it was going to have surgery. She asked for donations to pay for that surgery. The vet said that they could not save the dog, which was about 100 pounds underweight, and that had bones protruding through its skin and a large leg bone sticking out with no flesh on it. Dr. Cervantian said that this was not the result of a wild animal attack. Many of the dogs are food aggressive and had been attacking each other. The dog was in this condition for about 5 days with no medical care, according to reports. The Nye County Sheriff's Office served a search warrant on the Amargosa property and found most animals to be in very poor condition, and some had to be euthanized. We've now learned that there are a couple of dozen deceased puppies that were in freezers at this location, as well as live puppies once again at the location here in Pahrump. The judge today did an emergency order to give the animals to the county pending a court hearing for the custody of the animals. The criminal matter was not heard today in Justice Court. Judge Robert Lane is giving the defense 2 weeks to respond to the complaint. The Nye County Sheriff's Office has asked for volunteers, animal rescues, and those who would like to donate to come forward. For more information on that, you can call 775-751-7000.
We're prepared to go forward. We have numerous witnesses. We have numerous exhibits.
Witnesses and exhibits for what, Brad?
The proceeding to...
What is it you're asking me to do today?
I'm asking you to order that these dogs be turned over to the Nye County Sheriff's Office for care and disposition.
All right, and I was prepared based on the affidavit to grant that on an emergency basis right now, and then give Mr. Gibson a couple of weeks to file a written response and meet back here again in the future for more extensive holdings.
Well, our concern, Your Honor, is that it's running several $1,000s a day to keep them in place. The landlord owns the property in Amargosa, wants them gone. Our proposal is to bring them in to the animal shelter. There's space next to the animal shelter. Bring those cages in to the animal shelter where they can be cared for there, where you've got water, feed, you've got veterinarians.
And I'm fine with all that. As I mentioned, based on the affidavit, I'm prepared to grant the emergency remedy, which is to you guys take them and start taking care of them, and then meet back here in a couple of weeks for any permanent remedies that you're asking for, including an evidentiary hearing if necessary.
All right. We have new and additional information to disclose to the court of corpses of puppies found in freezers on the property. So we're in the process of retrieving those. Dozens.
Attorney Tom Gibson spoke to News 25 today about his client, Vasily Platonov, and his emergency custody case. Gibson anticipates he will be representing Platinov in the criminal matter, which was rescheduled today for a later date. Gibson says he does not foresee taking over Oksana Higgins as his client at this time. The pair is facing now 34 felony charges, with more expected to be filed. Gibson says Nye County Animal Control was supposed to be assisting Platinov in moving the animals out of Pahrump.
I've been Vasily's attorneys for over 4 years, working on several legal issues that he's had both in state and federal court. The thing that I wonder about is that because I've been on this case for as long as I have intimate knowledge of what's going on. And Mr. Platinov last December had 2 heart attacks trying to get this project going. The county was supposed to be helping him, and then the animal control was supposed to be on a daily basis out there assisting his move from his dogs from Pahrump into Amargosa. But the problem is, if the animal control is there supervising his moves and supervising his operation, why is it that they didn't notice any of this? So it's kind of that the county has a lot of explaining to do too, especially animal control and the sheriffs.
News 25 caught up with Captain David Berukowitz with the Nye County Sheriff's Office following the hearing. Berukowitz spoke about the huge effort to move the dogs to Pahrump and Oksana Higgins' comment in court that the dogs needed special care and she would need to let the county know which dogs needed the care and what the care actually consisted of.
There's 300 dogs. They're in the kennels that we need to put them in, so we're going to have to erect temporary housing for them, move them into that while we move the kennels. The logistics of moving 300 dogs an hour from here, and obviously then the care of them once they're here. We've got to continue to feed and water and take care of them. It's going as good as it can be. This will help us with that, obviously, by moving them here with better resources and the authority now to take them to the shelter and do the things that are needed. It'll be better, and I think the truth is they're all looking better just by eating. We're seeing a significant change in behavior. We're seeing a significant improvement in their physical being. In general, I think the time and food and water and care is working out for them. You know, in all seriousness, their biggest special need when we got there is getting fed, watered, and taken care of appropriately. We're open to listen to whatever she has to share with us. However, based on the condition of the animals when we got out there, I can't imagine she'll have much to offer us that doesn't involve just taking care of them.
Judge Richard Glasson from Douglas County.
And we'll be back with more News 25 right after this break.
Hurt in a wreck and don't have health insurance or money for co-pays and deductibles? No problem.
At Lerner & Rowe, we can get you the medical treatment you need with no out-of-pocket cost.
And we don't get paid till we win your case.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Don't let just anyone detail your car. Trust the meticulous detailers at Express Detail and Auto Spa. We have packages ranging from routine maintenance and upkeep to extensive wheel-off restore to factory new clean. Got a new car or paint job? Don't go to Vegas. We're local. Let us keep it protected from chips and scratches with a premium ceramic coat. We also do paint correction. Have a dirt or pet hair problem? Let us take care of it. We can handle any mess. Bring your car down and give it the makeover it deserves. Give us a call, 775-764-0344, and ask for me, Stephanie.
Everyone deserves quality healthcare, but not everyone can afford it. That's why Silver State Health Services is providing high-quality, cost-effective healthcare to those who need it the most. Whatever your status, uninsured or underinsured, from babies to seniors, primary care to behavioral health, our mission is to offer everyone access to quality, affordable care. Silver State Health Services, dedicated to building a healthy community. Make your appointment today at silverstatehealth.org.
Now is the time. Get off your seat and into the beat of fitness for just $10. We offer everything you need at our hometown gym, and most plans are just $10 a month. Plus, there are no long-term commitments required. We have tons of options: yoga, high and low impact cardio classes, circuit training, and new innovative classes to keep you motivated. With 15,000 square feet of fitness, we are the largest full-service gym in Pahrump. Get started today. Come and see us at Fitness 410.
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrump's hometown value where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Lisa Spahitz and Mike Plasmeyer at Country Financial Insurance. Auto, home, life, and commercial. 775-727-8920.
And welcome back. Nye County Commissioner Leo Blendo was in court today to face charges stemming from an allegation that he choked his wife back in March of this year.
Judge Richard Glasson from Douglas County presided over today's court case via video conferencing involving Nye County Commissioner Leo Blendo. He's facing felony domestic battery charges for allegedly strangling his wife, Melissa. The hearing was held in Justice Court in Judge Kirk Viddo's courtroom. The Blendos arrived in Pahrump Justice Court this afternoon together. Esmeralda County District Attorney Robert Glennon III appeared in court as a special counsel today after DA Chris Arabia and the Nevada Attorney General's office declined to take the case, stating that they had a conflict of interest. The Nye County Sheriff's Office was called on March 28th of this year to the Blendos' home here in Pahrump in reference to $77,000 in cash and a gun missing. At that time, Mrs. Blendo told police that her husband was blaming her for the missing items and at one point was on top of her choking her. Mrs. Blendo, who was recorded on police body cameras during the call for service, was unable to breathe or move, she said. Blendo was not taken into custody at that time, but given a notice to appear in court for these charges.
This criminal complaint alleges you may have committed a felony crime here in Nye County on or about March 28th of this year. It alleges that you may have violated provisions of NRS 200.481, 200.485, and NRS 33.018, which is Category C felony. Category C felony is the classification of crimes here in Nevada where if you're convicted, you could be sent to the Nevada State Penitentiary for a year or more. This particular criminal complaint alleges that on or about that date, you might have willfully and unlawfully used force or violence on a person by the name of Melissa Nicole Blendo. Mr. Blendo, will you be able to hire your own attorney to represent you in this case?
I'm currently working on that situation, Your Honor. It's been a very difficult and trying endeavor.
Understood. Well, do you reckon that you could be able to engage an attorney and be ready for a preliminary hearing in the next 15 calendar days?
I do not, Your Honor. Not at this time.
Well, will you be willing to waive your right to a speedy prelim so that I can accommodate you in your search for counsel?
Commissioner Blendo told the judge that he has not found an attorney as of yet, that they want a lot of money, and that he would need more time to find one. The judge asked the commissioner if he needed help to pay for an attorney. The commissioner said that he did not believe that he would qualify for indigent legal services, but would fill out the application.
We need to have the matter move along. Mr. Blendo, do you believe that in the next month you'll be able to engage counsel and counsel then be able to talk to the prosecutor such that we could perhaps come back and then choose a date for a preliminary hearing if necessary?
Your Honor, it's again, it's a very expensive endeavor, and I don't know if I'll be able to meet those particular financial obligations to find an attorney of the caliber that's willing to take on a case of this magnitude.
Well, since you found out about this case, what sort of efforts have you taken to find counsel?
Well, I've met with several different attorneys, and unfortunately, they want a matter of funds that is unattainable.
Well, did you want to apply to the county through this court for the appointment of an attorney if you can't afford to hire one.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Well, the county can provide you with indigent defense counsel if you are poor to the point that you can't hire your own lawyer.
Well, okay, thank you for the clarification, Your Honor. I believe there's a standard for that, so I don't know if I meet that or not.
Well, would you like to apply?
Yes.
All right, we'll provide you with a financial declaration. I'll take a look at it, and if you qualify, then the court will see about appointing an attorney to represent you. I need to set a date to come back because we got to keep this matter rolling. Mr. Glennon, what days are best for you to appear in court for a status conference?
Any day but Tuesday, because that's when the commissioners meet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, how about another Monday at 1 o'clock for a status conference?
I'm good.
Your Honor, if a Wednesday is a little bit more presentable to you and to the prosecutor, that'd be a little bit more advantageous.
Yeah, but the litigants don't get to run my circus. I get to run it, and Mondays work best for me, sir.
Understood.
So we'll set this for a Monday 2 weeks hence at 1 o'clock.
Judge Glasson has set September 12th at 1 p.m. for a status check in this case and to set the preliminary hearing. Commissioner Blundo lost his Republican primary bid for re-election in June to challenger Ron Boscovich. Recordings of deputy interviews with Blundo's wife provided by police to the public. Recordings of deputy interviews with Blundo's wife were provided by police to the public, in which she claimed the commissioner had secretly recorded her naked and posted these photos and videos online to dating sites without her consent. During these calls, it was also learned that Blundo had additional money and another gun missing months prior to these reports. Blundo stated to police that 84 grams of cocaine was returned to his restaurant on Highway 372 in 2020 because there was not enough postage on the package. He complained to police at that time that they did not do enough to investigate that alleged crime. If convicted of this offense, Blundo faces 1 to 5 years in prison or possible probation. Well, the Nevada Rural Housing Authority wants to get the word out about low-income housing options here in Nye County. A representative spoke at the last Board of County Commissioners meeting, citing the benefits for both tenants and landlords.
Affordable housing is a concern for many people in our area, and while there are options to help low-income Nye County residents secure a place to call home that they can afford, it's often easier said than done. The Housing Choice Voucher Program, more commonly known as Section 8, provides rental assistance to low-income individuals and families, as well as the disabled, seniors, and veterans. Through that program, the Department of Housing and Urban Development assists renters by subsidizing a portion of their rent. Unfortunately, program requirements, including a limited number of available properties, can make it a daunting task for many. Kevin Hickey is a business development specialist with Nevada Rural Housing Authority. He addressed some of those concerns during a presentation to Nye County Commissioners.
The challenges we face in utilizing all the vouchers, ensuring that once a voucher holder is ready to find a unit, is having available units. So a part of our challenge is to get the word out there to landlords that the program is a good program. It guarantees their income or their rent. And a good thing on the HUD front is that they've recently increased the amount that the vouchers are eligible to contribute. So when a household gets a voucher, it doesn't cover the rent entirely. It covers, they are required to pay 30% of their income toward the property, and then the voucher picks up the remaining. So we are working with local landlords and developers to increase education and awareness of the program, and we have also increased the voucher amounts, as I just mentioned, to give holders more buying power.
Residents receiving a voucher have 2 to 6 months to find a property, but due to a lack of available inventory, Hickey says many people can't find a place to live in time and fall out of the program. Today, Nye County has just over 250 people enrolled in the Housing Choice Program, but he points out that only 14 properties are designated as available for Section 8 and eligible for the program, leaving a lot of people without an affordable place to live. To that end, Hickey says landlords accepting vouchers can also benefit benefit from the Housing Choice Program. Hickey says those benefits include guaranteed income each month from the Nevada Rural Housing Authority, regular inspection of tenant units to identify potential issues, and support from NRHA staff regarding program and lease compliance for landlords. If you're a landlord and interested in having your rental property designated as eligible for the Housing Choice Program, or a resident wanting to learn more about the program, visit nvrural.org.
All right, well, we're going to have much more local news, including if you're traveling this weekend, we might have an advisory.
2022 has been nicknamed the Great Resignation. If you find yourself in this situation and want to change careers, why not invest in yourself and build your own business? A career in real estate is one where hard work is rewarded with unlimited income. Sound good? We have an online pre-licensing school available. Call me, Norma Jean, at 775-209-5819.
My wife and I got in a wreck with our kids, and after that happened, we decided to call Lerner and Rowe. The money that we got from the settlement was definitely life-changing, and it's helped us out so much.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
And welcome back. Nevada State Police are advising the public that Interstate 15 southbound at mile marker 174 in California, that's just past the port of entry, near Nipton Road, is currently down to one travel lane for a bridge repair. The road closure is anticipated to be in effect for approximately 2 weeks. With the holiday weekend fast approaching, that's Labor Day this coming weekend, that will cause some heavy delays.
Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office arrests 2 individuals on their way to Tonopah for allegedly stealing a red Dodge Ram pickup truck.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office is reporting that they have arrested 2 individuals by the name of Harla Smith and Jeremy Brown. Smith and Brown are facing charges of possession of a motor vehicle without the owner's consent. According to the declaration of arrest, a red Dodge Ram pickup truck, believed to be en route to Tonopah, was reported stolen. The 2 individuals were identified as Brown, who was allegedly driving, and Smith, who was allegedly in the passenger seat. Smith's mother reported the vehicle as missing. When arrested, Smith reportedly admitted to stealing the vehicle and picking up Brown on the way to Tonopah. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office, Smith also said she was going to Tonopah to get a license. Harla Smith and Jeremy Brown were booked into the Nye County Detention Center.
And multiple studies show people who have contracted COVID-19 may be at a greater risk for developing type 2 diabetes. However, Dr. Habijit Dougal says with Cleveland Clinic, he says more research still needs to be done understanding why that is.
In scientific terms, what we usually say is that we have shown an association. We have not shown any causation, right? So this is something that we are seeing that it kind of goes hand in hand, but we are not seeing, or we cannot prove right now that this is the cause of diabetes itself.
Dr. Dougal says they also have to consider the possibility that these individuals were already at greater risk for developing diabetes, and the virus just simply unmasked it. Another factor could be that more cases of diabetes are being reported now, since long haulers are being more closely monitored by their physicians. With that being said, if you suspect you may have diabetes after contracting COVID, there are certain symptoms to look out for, like being very thirsty and hungry, having frequent urination, experiencing numbness in hands and feet, and losing weight without trying. Dr. Dougal says in order to prevent these kinds of COVID-related issues, it's important to make sure you're vaccinated and boosted.
We're seeing a lot of consequences in terms of long COVID, in terms of other factors. So absolutely, vaccinations, boosters, and prevention remain the bedrocks for our fight against COVID.
And Dr. Dougal says it's hard to say whether people who have had COVID and developed diabetes will have to deal with it long term or if it could just be temporary. He says more research needs to be done on this topic.
Well, Darby was at Pets Are Worth Saving or Paws to tell us about a beautiful cat named Buffy, now looking for a loving home.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Paws. Pets Are Worth Saving. Joined with Buffy. Buffy is this really beautiful 1.5-year-old domestic short hair, white and gray kitty with these beautiful yellow eyes. She's super sweet. They say that she has a very calm personality. They actually think that she would make an amazing office cat or with an older person. Very sweet little baby, calm, has just love. She wants to go and cuddle with you. She starts purring. She's just so sweet. So she is located at Paws, which is located at 7121 Homestead Road. That's actually their thrift store that is now open. Paws is a wonderful organization that helps with the spay and neuter of animals, especially senior animals, and teaching people how to go and train animals. So their thrift store is now open, and they are in desperate need of volunteers. A lot's been going on. It's been very hectic here. So if you would love to volunteer, you can stop by. They're located at 7121 Homestead Road on the corner of Navajo and Homestead, or you can also give them a call at 775-253-5051. They also, of course, need donations, monetary, food, anything would be amazingly appreciated. They also take donations for their thrift store, so furniture, anything at home that you're thinking about going and donating, please consider donating it with them. Also stop by and shop. They're now open. They're located on the corner of Homestead and Navajo, and their phone number is 775-253-5051. You can also find them on their Facebook page. They have 2 Facebook pages, which is Pets Are Worth Saving per Rump, and they also have an adoption one, which is facebook.com/pawsadoption.
And Fall Festival Mega Passes are going to be on sale. Discounted price of $125. That starts today through Wednesday, August 31st at Pahrumps Tourism Office. Now that tourism office is located at 400 North Highway 160, and tickets will be sold from 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The Mega Pass, normally priced at $150, includes 5 wristbands for any day and $25 worth of tickets for gameplay and carnival food vendors. This discounted price is available at the tourism office only and not at any other ticket sale locations. After Thursdays, those Mega Pass sales are going to return to their regular price of $150 at all locations. Individual wristbands will be available for $35 each.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Taking a look outside, I still love the blue.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Stacy Jensen. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. News is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Stacy